Okay, so this is what you would see if you go to Sancho GovTools, and we have provided a list of wallets that are currently compatible. The main one that we're recommending at the moment, because it's the more stable, is Nufi. So here you get an overview of what you can do here, what it is for, what actions you can perform. So using your voting power, so delegate, registering as mentioned, and viewing the governance actions. So you can view the governance actions that are currently submitted on SanchoNet now. And you can also review voting there. So some people have voted on this governance action, so you can see that information. Whenever you're ready to do your test, you can connect your wallet. Again, Nufi, the version that is linked in the guide that Jack shared. Once you connect your wallet, you're gonna get into a dashboard view where you can do the actions that I mentioned before. So you can register as a direct. Let's do that first. You can add some metadata here. There's a guide on how to do that. Then you register as a direct. You'll sign your transaction with your wallet, and then this is going to be submitted on SanchoNet, right? And as you know, it might take a little bit of time, especially because all SanchoNet works right now. So once this is done, the page will refresh. This might take a few seconds or slightly longer. Okay, this is done. So once I'm registered as a direct, I can start to vote on stuff, or I can also delegate to myself if I want to, or delegate to a direct, or also delegate to the both direct, so to the no confidence, to the abstain. Let's keep that for now because that will mean another transaction submitted, and you can vote, however. So you can come here, you can see a proposal, you can vote yes, no, or abstain. You can add some extra content in the form of metadata. And again, you can submit your vote, signing that with your wallet. Again, this is all submitted on SanchoNet, so you're testing effectively SanchoNet. If you're using also CLI, you can check your transactions there, and you'll be registered as a direct there. Again, the transaction was submitted. As soon as the vote gets fully submitted, the page is going to refresh. And then once that's refreshed, the vote will be shown here. Again, this might take either a few seconds or slightly longer. In the meantime, so what we're aiming to do in this beta phase is to get feedback. So this is the first implementation of this. There's already a lot of features in it, but there's going to be bugs. There's going to be flaws that we haven't considered, new ideas, new features. So if anything, if you find any bug or you have any idea, there is a feedback button down here. You can report a bug, and that's actually quite nice. You can add a screenshot, so you can say, I don't know, this text doesn't make sense, and then you can add this screenshot to your bug, and this will come to us. You can or cannot add the email, that doesn't matter. But you can also submit a new idea. So let's say that you have an idea for a new feature, even something that you're already building or something that you want to build. You can add a lot of information here, and that will get through on this side. Yeah, so see now the vote has been submitted. So you see the vote has been submitted here. I voted abstain, and I can check my transaction or change my vote if I want to. So these are the things that you can test in the guides that Jack has shared in Discord. You will be able to get more context about how this works, an introduction of the steps that you might want to do to the test, how to submit bugs. All the informations are there. And just to remind you how this GovTool, where does this fit in the overall strategy for governance? So this is been built to become an open source tool. So this will be owned by the community through Intersect. This will expand. Actually, right now, one of the current grants that just closed will be a new part of this, which is the proposal discussion forum. So that will expand this further. And then very soon, the community will be able to fix bugs in this by themselves and add new features and add new pillars. So this is supposed to grow as the space for the community to interact in governance in one of those spaces. And I guess I'll leave it there. I don't know if there's any questions or comments, or otherwise I'll pass it back to Jack.